Hey everybody, Justin Fry with Backcountry Outfitters here. Every spring we try to do a couple of videos talking about the changes to the Colorado big game hunting structure, seasons, things like that. And then we also do a video where we take you through the draw process. I'll actually show you my computer screen and I'll apply for my tags and I'll answer all your guys' questions concerning the draw. So we're going to jump right in here on this video with what are the changes in 2025 to Colorado big game hunting. And of course, if you have been on social media or on various hunting websites at all, you understand that the big change in 2025 is the elimination of all over-the-counter archery tags for non-residents. Now, there's a ton of misinformation about there that it's actually they're eliminating all over-the-counter tags for non-residents, period. All rifle tags everywhere. No, that's not the case. Just archery tags. And so there's quite a few units, probably north of 30 units that are currently you can get it as a non-resident. Last year, as a non-resident, you could get an over-the-counter archery tag. This year and from here on forward, at least in the state of Colorado, you'll have to put in for the draw to get those tags. Now, I want to tell you, here in our unit, 77 and 78, we have been on a draw for some years. And by and large, for the most part, it's almost 100% draw. So in other words, even though we went to a draw, we have archery hunters that come year after year after year because there's so many tags allocated for our unit. And my guess is if you went from an over-the-counter unlimited unit, right? So in your unit, if you were able to get an over-the-counter tag, it's not like they're going to only allocate 100 tags for your unit. My guess is they're going to allocate a lot of tags because it was an over-the-counter unlimited number of tags. And so if you used to hunt in an over-the-counter archery unit as a non-resident, I would not be worried about not being able to get a tag. I would think at the most drastic level, you're going to get a tag every other year, if not every year. You just got to put in for it. So it's instead of going to Walmart, instead of going to the gun store that you used to go to, you just need to put in for the draw in March. And the draw just opened on March 1st here, and which is why we're doing this video. So if you're that hunter, if you're going, I've never put in for the draw, I don't know how, we've got the next video is for you. Okay, so stay tuned. Click on the next video here on our Facebook page, and you can watch how to put in for the draw. All right. For us, it doesn't change anything. If you're hunting with Backcountry Outfitters or you're hunting in our units here in 77 and 78, our unit archery has been on a draw for residents and non-residents for years, and it's going to remain the same. Over-the-counter rifle tags that were unlimited over-the-counter rifle tags are going to remain the same. So if you hunt in the state of Colorado in a unit where there is an over-the-counter rifle tag, and you've got it every year, that's still the case. So for us, second and third are over-the-counter tags, and still over-the-counter tags. And I talked to a Division of Wildlife guy about, what about in 28? We got all these changes coming. Are they going to eliminate over-the-counter rifle tags? And he says that's not on the radar for those changes in 28. So guys, I think a lot of the rhetoric out there is just people getting excited. I think that we're going to have over-the-counter rifle tags available in the state of Colorado for non-residents for quite some time yet, in the units where that is currently the case. So I hope that helps on that question. And the second, not a big change, but it is a change that's going to affect you and your hunt, is the first rifle season is moved about 3 days back. It opened last year, it was on the 12th of October. This year it's going to be on the 15th, and it's going to start on a Wednesday. So for you taking off time from work and travel and all that, it starts on a Wednesday and ends on a Sunday this year. So that's a little bit different than we've had in the past. And I would say that could affect you in more ways than one, not just it starting on a Wednesday and kind of your work schedule, but also when we're talking about October in Colorado, in the mountains, sometimes we can talk about significant snow. And if you're hunting, especially up in that 11,000 foot range, you might want to be a little bit more like, I really want to keep an eye on the weather for my hunt because I don't want to get stuck or get myself, in a pickle in some nasty snowstorm. So just kind of keep an eye on that. I would say if you're hunting 10,000 feet or below, probably not going to affect, but we generally get a high country snowstorm, at least here in this region of Colorado, around that time, right around that second, third week of October. So something to bear in mind there, guys, as far as that change. Other than that, there's no real major changes to the Colorado big game hunting or the draw process or anything like that. So there are some significant changes coming in 2028 to the draw and to the points and all that, and probably I'll do a video on that in the days to come, but that's in 2028, so we have plenty of time to talk about that. In our next video, we're going to go and get after the draw. I'm going to answer questions like, how do I get a qualifying license? What is that? How do I put in for the draw? How do I apply my points? How do I just get a point? How do I put in as a group? Should I put in as a group? Those sorts of things. So I'll answer that on our next video, and I hope you guys have a good one. If you have any questions about what I just said about those changes, just go ahead and leave them in the comments of this video, and I'll be happy to answer those for you guys. All right. See you around.